outside the Kenya embassy here in London because I'm going to get my visa. Because I'm starting on this epic adventure. I'm going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. I'm a little bit crazy. I've never done anything like this before, but it's for an amazing cause, the Laureus Sports for Good Foundation, which are absolutely fantastic. And not only that, but I'm climbing with the one and only legend, Martina Navratilova, really supporting her because she's an ambassador for Laureus. And I think what an amazing opportunity for me to do something like this and give loads of money to charity. Yay!
So here we are on a crisp and cold late autumn morning here in central London outside the Kenyan High Commission, and here's nation's favourite Gail Emms, very happy because she's just got herself a visa to go to Kenya en route to climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. She's looking happy-ish now, but has she got any idea what lies ahead? Gail, why are you doing this?
I'm doing this because not only for the adventure of a lifetime, but I'm doing it because it's an amazing charity called the Laureus Sports for Good Foundation, which is such an amazing charity in the fact they do so much around the world for lots of children to get into sport, give them opportunities to get out of certain areas of life. And you know, for me, I believe in sports and I believe in the power of sport, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. And when Laureus asked me to support their foundation, their charity, and go on this climb, I thought, you know what, why not? It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Well, I mean, we all know you're sporty. You won a silver medal, obviously, at the Athens Olympics in the mixed doubles and badminton. You won all sorts of other things. I guess once a sportswoman, always a sportswoman. There's got to be a little bit of challenge there for you, competitive juices flowing.
Well, since I retired after Beijing, I've really set myself standards and really going for things. I ran the London Marathon in 2009, had a baby, that's a challenge. So, you know, I felt the need to have something else to do. So, yeah, why not Kilimanjaro?
Have you ever done anything remotely close to climbing Kilimanjaro before in your life?
I have never done anything like this. I live in Bedfordshire and Buckinghamshire, which is probably one of the flattest counties in England. I've not even been to the Lake District, so I can't. The best I've done is like we went on a training camp in Buxton, and I climbed, you know, sort of climbed up a few hilly things for the Olympics. That's about it. So I'm going to be such an amateur, but you know what? I've got to give it a go.
Now, if climbing the world's tallest freestanding mountain isn't enough of a challenge, you're doing it alongside somebody who I think she did reasonably well in her sporting career, Martina Navratilova. Now, frankly, I think that's more intimidating than actually climbing the mountain.
The worst thing is, I know I'm going to get really competitive, and I'm going to want to be at the front and going, yep, come on. And it's going to be me and Martina trying to outbeat each other. I know it, trying to, you know, push each other further and further. But hopefully, I'll calm down and realise you know, take the whole atmosphere in of the whole expedition, and realise that, you know, Martina, she is one of my heroes, my role models, and you know, for what she's gone through as well, and being a Laureus Sport for Good Foundation ambassador, I mean, you know, hopefully we'll push ourselves together when the going gets tough.
And I tell you what, and I mean, you did the London Marathon, so you know what it's like to sort of hit a wall, have a bad few moments. Well, you'll have a bad few moments in Kili because everybody does. Who better than Martina Navratilova to say, come on, Gail, you can do this.
I think if Martina starts saying, come on Gail, get your butt moving up that mountain, I think the last thing I'm going to do is go, no Martina, I'm just going to have a little rest. I think if Martina Navratilova says that to me, I'm going to be up there and zooming off. I think she's just hopefully going to be so motivational and inspiring, and you know, there's a whole team of people up there as well, so it's not just me, there's 30 of us going up, and hopefully all of us as a group can do that together. Now,
tell me what you know about Kilimanjaro, because there's a slight danger here that you being you with your competitiveness and with your obvious sporting talent, and you know, you're not used to too much defeat either. It's happened before. You know, Kilimanjaro, a lot of people have done it. Should it be a problem?
Yeah.
Please don't make that mistake.
No, it's going to be really hard for me to walk slow, and that's what everyone, you know, all the trainers have been saying to me. You've got to get used to walking slow, and it's about adjusting your body for altitude. And I think you're absolutely right in the sense that sports people, we just want to go, come on, we can do this, and just rush up. But you've really got to take your time, and I've got to utilise every single bit of oxygen that I take in. And the trainers at the altitude centre were saying about breathing through your nose, taking lots of deep breaths, because I've got quite small lungs, and I breathe quite shallow, so I've really got to take deep breaths to make sure that every tiny drop of oxygen is just going to be used in my body.
Yeah, are you feeling nervous?
I am
excited?
Feeling,
bit of everything?
Yeah, everything. I think I'm still in denial about it. I think it won't hit me until I stand there right at the start with everything, with all my kits. I think that's going to hit me. At the moment it still feels like, yeah, I'm going to get a visa, yeah, I'm going to get some kit, but not really have any idea. You know, I've seen the photos, and obviously I saw, you know, the expedition for Sport Relief last year, so I'm still a little bit of denial, but I think it will hit me that moment we start walking.
Are you an emotional sort? I mean, often when you're physically shattered and emotionally shattered, the old tears flow. You know,
Yeah.
We went up Sportsvibe went up Kili last year, and a lot of tears at the summit, believe me, and that's just from us.
Yeah, I think I'm not an emotional person. I wasn't with the London Marathon, because I saw it as a real challenge, but I think if I was to do it again, what I've achieved, I think things mean more to me now once I've retired, the further I've got out of competitive sport, and I think that they're going to hit me more, especially having a baby as well. I cry at anything now. I cry at adverts and stupid programmes. I'm like, oh! So I think I'm going to be more emotional the further I'm away from competitive sport, because I've realised what an achievement it will be. So I think there may be a few little tears.
Well, Sportsvibe are completely and utterly behind you, as always, Gail. And I'd like you to tell everybody, if they want to make a donation, what do they do?
Please, if you'd like to give a donation, it's like a fantastic charity. The Laureus Sport for Good Foundation are absolutely fantastic. So if you go to www.justgiving.com and Gail Emms page and make a donation, because that would be so fab, and I'd really appreciate it. I know all the good work that they do, all the kids are going to really feel the benefits of sport, and how sport is absolutely fantastic for them. So please donate, yay!
And the two queens of racket sports
Yes.
climbing up, or at least the queen and the princess of,
Yes.
of racket sports, climbing up Kilimanjaro together.
Yeah.
We wish you all the very best, Gail. And remember, 2 words, Swahili, pole, pole.
Pole.
Slowly.
Slowly.